Okay, we're live now. Okay, can you guys see and hear me okay? All good now. You're live. Okay. Hey, Don Johnson. You can hear and see me okay, right? Just checking. All right. Okay, good. Thanks. Thanks, Don. I saw Bruce in here. Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Don Johnson. Good morning, Bangalore. Smart money bets. What's up? All right. So we got Saratoga this morning. Well, it's morning here. Churchill, Delaware, Finger Lakes. And in about an hour, we got Indianapolis. So, what a comeback by the Knights last night, huh? Looks like we got Wednesday morning baseball. Got the Tigers, the Rays. We got Tampa, not Tampa, Miami, Marlins, and Washington Nationals already underway. That's it so far. I'm thinking there's some more baseball ready to pop off. Anyways, the second at Saratoga. I do like this one Veneta, 7-2. Yeah, I mean the favorite looked okay. The seven hot currency didn't really have too much bad to say about it other than the odds. But my pick in the race is Veneta. Just give it a shot here, Veneta. Looking at my 80 left here. All right, they're in the gate and they are off at Toga. This is the second race, but for me, it's actually the first race because I didn't see the first one, and that was a hurdles race, which I don't think I've ever been in a hurdles race. So, um, five got out on the lead, Galinda, and we're also loading over at Churchill. Churchill's second race. Take a look at that one. Right? Yeah, probably not gonna have time to actually look at it. The two looked okay, but that's short price. Mascara and Magic Seeker. I go Magic Seeker. I think with my top pick, and then mascara. We got the seven and the one. Well, hold on. With seven. Here comes the one. Come on, Vanetta. All right, right off the bat, we're gonna get a winner here, Vanetta. 4-1. I mean, not a earth-shattering price, or life-changing score. But, nonetheless, 4-1 ain't bad. I didn't think too much of that race off the bat, so. Yeah, the Death Star. Yeah. Well, the Death Star, you know how that ended. I got my own. All right. Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, a little boom. Granetta. Kendrick. Carmouche. Yeah, well, Red Rock, baby. We're getting complaints that they don't have enough Saratoga sheets out. We need to get on that. I don't care because I don't I'm everything's on computer for me. So. If you're doing the old pen and pencil or pen and paper, you gotta have that. I had problems earlier, and when I did get the auto scratches, so I had to like go through these tracks and scratch out these fucking horses. Just took an hour, but I didn't have. I had to push back everything back, so that kind of sucked. Came in 4-2 at Churchill race two. Carol's Melody. I think I like. I didn't get a chance to get a bet down on that one. I was going to take the six and the two, I believe. Would not have had the four. Carol's Melody. I would not have that. But I did have the one at Toga second, Vanetta. Not a, like I said, not a big prize. And the seven made sense. He just was 3-5, which is uh, which is a no go for me. And I think the next race will be Finger Lake, 7 minutes to second, and then we got Delaware in the we had Delaware in 10 minutes. I hadn't get a chance to check Twitter or anything. I don't know. We have Razor on scene at Delaware. He's probably listening to the show, so I haven't had a chance to even check the chat too much. Let's see if he posted anything. We got Ron Parks. We got Ron Borqueen for Quinn. in there. And see who else? We got Gilly. It's like Gilly in there. Uh, good morning, Gilly. Yeah. So I think we're good. I think we're good technically. Hopefully, maybe we'll get some Equinedge up. But I will give you my kicks as they come. All right. Scroll on down. So I don't know if you guys got a chance to go kind of through the Saratoga card today. There's the competitive racing here. It's all or mostly state bred card. We are bred today. A lot of stakes races are around like the $200,000 level. Look like today. Um, Hope to pray it didn't rain and didn't, so that's good. Gonna have a nice competitive racing here today. Let's see. I didn't really have anything at Finger Lakes next race at least. So I think the next race I was going to look at with Delaware. Let's get on Delaware. Okay, let's see here for Delaware. I'm just gonna go through these as quick as I can. Delaware. Uh, I guess the six create trouble. He's a favorite, but probably deserves to be favored. I have like 40% chance of winning, so that translates to like 75, 65 type of odds. The one long shot I did like was the nine mischief, using mischief. I did like uh, make a bet on him. Then I'll do an exacta with the nine and six. Nine and six at Delaware. 9 and 6 exacta odds. It's like Finger Lakes finally getting around behind the gate. I did not have a play there. Yeah, Finger Lakes. They're going to play at Delaware, but like I said, the 22 to 1 right now. I thought Servant would be much shorter than that. Around 15 to 1. The six create trouble is currently 2 to 1, but I thought he should be around 9 to 5. Somewhere like that. So not like a ton of value there, but definitely the second best value in the race. I, Still got some time at Delaware. They're still like marching up to the gate on the turf course. Finger Lakes, Finger Lakes race two's popped off. It's in 2-5 at Finger Lakes race two. Hey, good morning. Okay, we're loading in at Delaware. It's the 8 that doesn't want to load, or kind of hesitating. They got him, they got him by the ears, pulling him in. They got the 8 in. I think they got the gate closed. Looks like they just need the 9 and the 10, and we're ready to go here. They're circling the 9 around him about 10 times there. Right now he's ready. Guess that's what he needed. He needed to be circled around 7 times exactly. They're all in Delaware. Well, no, they're not. The 10 is not in. Here comes the 10 now. Feel like the 10 must have been a quarter mile away when they started loading. And they're off. The one was slow off the gate. Off the gate. Modica lost about 7 or 8 lengths. It seems to be kind of a brisk pace here. I don't see any numbers yet, though. Or maybe it just scrambled into that first turn. Kind of a sharp turn for a turf race. Uh, the announcer just said this was the first turf race of the season. I didn't even realize that. I know they had a lot of the races off the turf, but I didn't know this was the actual first. Yeah, I think it's a pretty hot pace here between the 7 and the 4. But I don't see anybody coming yet. The 9 is sitting in third, but is about 7 lengths from the leaders. The 4 and the 7 going neck and neck, head and head. The 4 is now pulled away. RJ. Here comes the 6 making a run at him. That was the horse I thought should have been the favorite. And it's going to win. It's going to win in 6-4. 6 made a big run to win. Kind of lost track of his odds. He dropped down to 6-5. The 6 did. Your winner. Kind of surprising outcome. The way it was run was a little surprising. And that the 6 got so far back and they had to make this giant run to catch up. All right, well, that leaves us 5 minutes of Churchill race 3. That's the next race we have up docket. And then Saratoga, 9 minutes. Churchill race just right off, just from a macro look at it. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses in the field. Scratch the 2 and the 4 out of Churchill race 3. Take a look at it. 5 horse fields, they're getting me too excited off the bat. But let's take a look at it real quick. It shouldn't take too long. The 1 horse is currently 5-2. That's pretty much what I thought he'd be, or ought to be, I should say. The 3 horse in for a spin. It's currently 10-1. I had a price at 70. 5 horse full dolly. Currently 5-2. At a price at 8-5. So that's my opinion there. Playing games currently 6-5. Had a price around 5-1. So we're just there. Like Cognizant currently 4-1 at a price around 5.5-1. So the 2 picks that I would go with here are 6, the 5 and maybe the 1. But they're both short priced. They're both 5-2 and 3-1 respectively. 5 horse, full dolly, and playful quality would be the second choice. So yeah, I'm not that enthusiastic about this race, as you can tell. Uh, but I think if you were going to play it, that's the 2 horses I would focus on. The 5 and the 1. One kind of odd thing is I don't quite understand why they had the 6 as the favorite. That I don't really see. Playful playing games. I see that. Then again, I don't want to spend a whole bunch of time in this race. It's not really worthy of my time or your time, probably. Um, I think the third at Saratoga is probably worth more of a look as far as handicapping. So third at Saratoga's got six horses in it. We'll go through the horses here real quick in this third race at Tilden. Again, we have 5 minutes to post at Tilden. Trail of Gold, the one horse currently 14 to 1. At a price at 15 to 1. I think that's a play for me. Trail of Gold. Trail of Gold at currently 13 to 1 is a play. Two horse here. Uh, Spinning Colors. We currently not 8 to 1. At a price pretty close to that at 9 to 1. So that's going to be a play also. I'm on the 1 and 2 so far. Mildly on both. Not strong plays on either one, but I guess both of them deserve it. It's just sort of win wager. The four horse is the current favorite, even money, 5G. I had a price at 2 to 1 is currently even money. So I don't say it's a bad favorite because I still think he probably has the best chance of beating all these, but still, I think it's really not a great bet. The five horse, Big Betty, um, currently 5 to 2. Head and price around 4 to 1. Six horse, National Archive, currently 5 to 1. That's, but well, here's the thing. Here's the thing on the six. He's 4 to 1 right now. I think he goes up based upon his double prices to 6 to 1. And I had him priced at 5. So that puts me on this horse, Midnight Concerto. If that makes sense. Because you kind of have to predict where these horses are going to go as far as their odds go. So that's a play for me. I do like the 1 and the 2. So I like the 6 also. And then lastly, we have the 7 horse here, Midnight Midnight Concerto. So I'm on the 6. The 7 is currently 7 to 1. I had him priced at 7.5 to 1. That's another one's right on the border. I think if I was going to take one in here, I would take the one horse. Other than my top pick, just pick, and I kind of like them all about the same edge. But I just think that the one has the highest odds. So I think it's kind of a grab bet. I think this is a more wide open race than what the board would tell you. I think the 1, the 2, and the 6 and 7. I don't like either one of the favorites. I didn't like the 4 or the 5. And again, on the 6, I'm projecting him to go up. So that's his kind of. So the Churchill comes in 5-7, 3-3. Let's see, do we feel like we had that 5, right? Well, yeah, we had a little bit of money. Almost really like a spare change kind of bet on the 5. We did cash, it's 2 to 1. there. So nothing to get too excited about. Still a winner and a casher. And then we're back to Saratoga. Um, what was it? I was on the one, two, 6, and 7, but honestly, what I wasn't saying is I was kind of waiting for the odds to sort of shift um, to maybe eliminate one of those because I think 4 horses and 6 horses is too many. So I was sort of waiting for it to sort of settle these odds. Now we're at post time. So I think I'm going to eliminate the one. The one, to me, hasn't gone to where I need it to be. It's a tough call, honestly. There's because I like the 7 also, like the 6 and the 7. Definitely 6, 7. I think my top pick is going to be the 6 and then 2. Look at the 6. National Archive. Hmm, the Flavian. It's a tough race for me. I mean, I think it's a tough race. What makes it intriguing is I don't really like the 4 or the 5. That's what's really got me involved. I mean, I don't like them at the price. Um, it's hard to say no on the one, honestly. I guess that's where my thought process is a little bit blurry. But again, I think I like the 6 best. I do like the 2 spinning colors. Uh, 7. I guess if I was going to throw one out of the 4, I think I would throw out the 7. I would go 6, 2, 1, 7, and then probably not really even play not the 7 in like a win back situation. But I would play the 6. And like I said, this is a tough one for me. Some of these ones are like black and white. Boom, it's easier to make a decision. This is kind of a tough race. You know, a lot of times if I'm studying it this long, I'm usually probably not good at it. But it's got me kind of lured in. So I don't like the 4 to 5. I don't like the 4 to 5 favorite. I don't like the 2 to 5 or the 2.5 to 1 second favorite. So all right, we're off at Toga. All right, we got the two out of the lead. This doesn't look fast. Got the two out of the lead. Now the five is coming alongside. And give him a hard time. Here comes the six, though. The six is starting to wind up a little bit. Let's see what he's got underneath the hood here. Seven's out in the middle of the track. I think the seven's actually taking the lead here. Well, here comes the five. Yeah, I think the seven had every chance in the world here. He just kind of hung. Here comes the what's that? What is the six? I'm confused. So the five wins. The second favorite, which I didn't like the favorite even less. I did not like the four with those odds. I didn't much care for the five either. The seven, I did like, but I was kind of lukewarm on at the end. Eh, it comes in 5-7, I think. 5-7-4 is your final. That's kind of a tough race for. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom here real quick. Right back. All right, we got 0 minutes at Figure Lakes. Race three. We got a Delaware. I'm gonna look at Delaware last. No, I'm gonna. The way I signed in is all wacky. I'm gonna sign out and sign back in. Just hold on one second. Okay, this should be much better. It's much easier for me. I don't have to switch back and forth. Uh, we got we're gonna be busy here for a second because we got Delaware. Well, Finger Lakes going. I didn't really do much Finger Lakes today anyway. So, but then we got Delaware 2 minutes. Then we got Indy first in 10 minutes, and then Churchill in 10 minutes also. And then we have a I think it's Belterra. Belterra is 4 and 5 minutes. Uh, Sure if I did Belterra today. Oh, we have Belterra. Okay, good, good. There. Let's see what I got built here. Although I probably should do Delaware because they are 0 minutes. Delaware. Yeah. Scratch the one horse at Delaware. That is a late scratch. Hey, been at 0 minutes for a little bit. Hey, pretty Delaware. There we go. Okay, Delaware race number 4. Uh, I mean, you got the 7 there, 3 to 5. I, I'm, I think that's little bit crazy. I have around 6 to 5. Um, so it's kind of got my interest a little bit in this race. I think the horse I would take though is the 4, Crimson Red. I can see the value there. I mean, I have this horse at 4 to 1. It's currently 5 to 1. I think that's the bet here, Crimson Red. Go ahead and post up you guys' picks here in the chat. Let's go with Crimson Red, just a straight bet at Delaware. And I said I would look at a Belterra. Why not? I like Belterra. Mm. The two is whooping their ass at Delaware. We got getting hurt. That's the best. It's about as good as we can do, I guess, at Delaware. We got tripped out there. We're way out of the pace. Way. I didn't really see anything at Belterra, by the way. It's a turf race. That's what kind of got my interest, by the way. Anything turf and there's a big field, I'm gonna always like at least try to take a look at it. But I really didn't see anything too much there. Uh, at Churchill, we got Churchill in 2 minutes, and then we got Indiana. So let's take a look at Churchill real quick. There's only 6 horses in this one, so shouldn't take long. Um, just I think if I was gonna take one, I might take the one Stan or Shan. Is it Shan or Stan? It's like Shan. It is. I would probably take Shan, but it's a no play for me officially. And let's get on over to Horseshoe. Horseshoe. The floor looks okay. I have no idea all the beats, the bites. Oh, all bark, no bite on the floor. The 5 horse, no. 6, no. The 7, maybe. The 8, no. And 9, no. I don't really see a lot here at the first at Indy. Um, like I said, I had to make a play. I'd probably make it on the 4, all bark, no bite. And that would pretty much be the horse I think has the best chance to win this race. And also, I think offers a little bit of value. Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, but generally are. They're loading at Churchill. I don't think Churchill and Indy would run on top of each other because they are both Twin Spires tracks. Or maybe they're not. Caesar's owned that. That used to be owned by Twin Spires. So maybe they will. Although it looks like Churchill's already loaded up mostly. All right, so that, uh, like I said, I didn't have too much interest in the first at Indy. I will have some more picks at Indy though. Indy, probably Saratoga, Indy are probably my two better tracks today for today's card. I'll do some Churchill too. Churchill's card so far has been pretty bad as far as the field size. But I think I'll pick a. I'm pretty sure later there's some racing later on today. They look decent. They're top of the stretch at Churchill race 4. 7's taking over the lead. 5 is bearing down on them. Eyewitness. 3 is on the rail in third. They're showing the one. Okay, now I see the one. The one is making up a little bit of ground, but very slowly. You want to be lucky if he gets third, and he won't. You want to do that to get fourth. So 7 was your winner at Churchill. I think actually I was a decent price. It was 92 on the 7. The 5 was 7-1. So all right, we are loaded up in the gate at Indy. I'll give you the winner when they after they cross the finish line here. Like I said, I did not have a play the race. Decided to pass. Then we got Saratoga in 4 minutes. So let's like I said, the whole purpose reason why I'm doing the show today is Saratoga. So let me slide it out. There's 7 horse field in the fourth at Saratoga. Let's go through them real quick. Give you my thoughts. 1 horse currently 27-1. I have him priced at 40-1. I mean, it's possible that the one gets up into the 40s. He's at 27 at the moment. Like I said, we have 4 minutes. So we wouldn't necessarily cross him off, but it's not a play at this point. Joseph or George Briggs. Um, I had this horse priced at 6-5. He's currently 2-1. So that would be a play that would include, even though it is kind of a shorter price. All Park on bike wins. I mean, at a very short price. So. All right, so I said I was on the 2, the 3 horse, Smooth Breeze. I'm priced at 10-1, currently 6-1. 4 horse, currently 8-1. I'm priced at 40-1. 5 horse, 5 horse. Funny factor with 26-1. At a price of 40. Kind of like the same as the one. It could float up to be into like the mid 30s or 40s and be a play. But at this point, not a play. 6 horse, keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on the 5 and the 1. The 6 horse is at 4.5-1, 9-2. Nibago I had him priced at 3.5 to 1, so that's gonna be my main play here. Me Boggle, my Boggle, and then Spirit of St. Louis, currently at 9 to 5. I had him priced at 5 to 1, so no go there. So I am on the 6 horse here in my Boggle. Me Boggle is a play. Leon Blue. I think I'm gonna play him very small though. I hate to have him win. Some kind of on the borderline, but I do think he gets up closer to 40 to 1. He's 30 at the moment. So I'm on the 6, I'm on the 1, and I'm on the 2. The 2 is the shorter of those three. So I think I just do an exact box with the 2 and the 6. Exact the box 2 and 6, and then a 2-6-1. So that is not the two favorites. Well, now the 2 is a favorite, but 7 was a favorite. So we have the favorite, third favorite there in exact. That's kind of borderline, being a little bit too chalky. It's a little bit, these races at Tilda are interesting though. I mean, especially for winter racing, put a little depth to them. Oh, 6. 1, 2, 6 exact box. All right, they're behind the gate here. I think the one horse is already loaded. We got 6 more to load. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Helps promote the show. Get more racing fans together. And I mean, really, where would you rather be? Watching Saratoga? I think so. Watching and wagering on Saratoga on a Wednesday. That's a pretty good Wednesday. If we can land either the 6 or the 1 here. I mean, the 2 makes a lot of sense. Don't get me wrong, but just doesn't have the price that we're all looking for. The 6 is at 5 to 1. Um, the one question I did have about Saratoga, they had a cutoff for the CAWs at a minute. So when it went to under a minute, they would cut off the CAWs. I don't know if they're doing that for the short meet or if they're going to do that for this year or not. I think that will. I think it's good for everyone. The CWs even because there's so much in the pool. They don't need to hammer at the last possible millisecond. But give the people a chance. Yeah, Ryan. I'm at Red Rock. I'm sorry, I haven't been checking the chat as much as I should. Mostly because I had it on the wrong. I had everything on different. Uh, like I usually have everything on, home, and I had it on whatever else other the other one. And so that's why I had to, it's really hard to switch. So that's why I signed out and signed back in. Now I'm all together now on Chrome, and I didn't realize that at first. But now I can. Now it's easier for me to go back and forth and check the. I don't know. I don't know if Rachel's coming on. He said he might. I haven't talked to him today. Okay, so we got the six out on the lead. So we ran in 47 seconds the first half, going a mile and a 16th. That doesn't seem that crazy. But it is. I mean, it is fast. But it's not crazy fast. The two's right there, which I thought probably was the likeliest winner. But we got the six here. If we can get a 6-2, that'd be perfect. We got another gear, Vivago. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Six, banger. Here comes the seven. Ah, damn, seven's gonna beat us out for second. We do cash the winner here, 9-2 or five. So, boom, bang. Well, I could show you guys like what I'm seeing here real quick. I don't think we'll get like demerit or whatever from YouTube for like one quick little look here at kind of the screens and stuff. So I'm gonna turn my laptop around just for a second. I don't think I don't think it's gonna get us in trouble. Well, this thing's hiding it too. You guys can see kind of what I'm looking at real quick. I believe we get 30 seconds, so that's what I'm looking at. Just to kind of give you guys an idea. You've never been to the Red Rock before. It's nice. Tell me what you guys think. Yes, Ron, push the butt. Nice. All right, so that brings us to Finger Lakes. I'm kind of resigned myself not to even worry about Finger Lakes too much. Yeah, it is nice. Yeah, yeah. It's it's literally. I see. I measured it one time. It's a 12-minute walk or like on a bicycle, which I don't know. I do have a bicycle, but I don't have a lock for it yet. It would be 5-minute bicycle ride, which I haven't rode a bicycle in 25 years, well, at least 30 years, but yes. Uh, or like a 4-minute car ride. That's only because of the lights, not because of the distance. Okay, so that's our best cash for the day so far. Just another gas one. Nice. Love it, bro. I'm having fun. I mean, it hasn't been the busiest morning, but if you're a follower of the Gas Station Sushi show, you know that the first half's always kind of slow. You know, kind of like the Golden Knights, right? Golden Knights get down 2-0, and then it's like they just click the turtle button in the second period. Not that I'm a hockey expert, but I do follow the Knights more than any other team, just because everybody's talking about it. Like everyone I meet is like, Knights this, Knights that. I'm like, okay. I didn't wear my gear today. I didn't wear my Knights shirt and hat. I don't know the complete story of Connor Hart, but I feel like he was like a high draft pick, and then he kind of didn't do good for a couple teams or a team, and then like he was like a free agent, like a what do I want to say, like a yeah, like a free agent, like nobody really kind of wanted him, and the Knights kind of like picked him off the scrappy, dusted him off, and and he's been like doing great for them, kind of living up to his draft status. No, I won't. Not tomorrow. I'm playing golf. Thursday is my daughter's day off. She works at the Animal Foundation saving kittens. Yeah, really, seriously, that's what she does. And she got her 4-year degree in business and accounting for that. She's working at the Animal Foundation saving kittens, abandoned kittens. But anyways, her day off is Thursday and Friday, so we usually go play off. And I already have a tea time for tomorrow early, like 7 a.m. our time. So not tomorrow. I mean, I'm planning on playing a little bit in the afternoon, but I won't be on the show or anything. Maybe Friday though. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday. I got to check the horse tourneys, see what's going on there. But I know there's a bunch of big stakes races on Friday, and obviously on Saturday too. But I think, oh really? I didn't know that, Bruce. But he also struggled, right? Like on the ice. I'm thinking. I mean, that's what people have told me. I'm getting my. I'm not even. I'm so lazy. I'm not even like checking the you know Chat GPT, which I could. But I'm just saying that's kind of the seems to be kind of the narrative though. Yeah, I don't disagree, Bruce, but he kind of struggled on the ice too before that, right? Or during that time. Okay, so Finger Lakes. Well, we got Delaware here coming up. We're at 0 minutes. They're coming on the turf. So let's take a look at Delaware. Let's give Razor some winners here. Um, I'm just joking, Razor. One thing about Razor, he can take a joke. I am a kind of a I have a kind of a weird sense of humor. I embrace it. Let's see here. Just real quick. I don't really see anything here at Delaware worth bet. The one looks like he's a 4 to 5. He honestly looks like 1 to 2 type, like almost like 75% chance of winning. And that's not an endorsement of the bet. If I had to pick maybe a price horse, I would go with the two. I would go with the two. Um, super, super willing. Yeah, well, Razor's got two young kids, man. I remember those days. That was like whatever, 15, 20 years ago. They're all probably going to go into sports. Probably going to be doing soccer and Girl Scouts, thinking all the things that the kids do. And then they got really into AAU basketball. My daughter did played 6 or 7 years of that, and that kind of consumed our lives for a while. It was good, good fun. Um, and then she got into that, and it was like they wanted more and more. It's like there was no time for any other sports. It was kind of sad. I kind of wanted her to try soccer or try softball, but she never really did. It was all basketball, and she was pretty good at it. She's tall for a girl. She's 5'8" or 5'9". She liked it. She didn't like all the practice, but she liked playing. But now she's really into golf, so that's what we do. And I've always played golf. I mean, I was even like junior golf a little bit. Not that I was saying good, but I was in the program. I was introduced to golf probably when I was 10 or 12. Played some in the summers, but I always loved golf. So it's good. We get to play. She loves it now, and that's kind of her passion. So, but she does like to go to Del Mar in the summer. We'll go to Del Mar next month at the end of the month. So the last Saturday in July, you will not see me unless I do like a little. Unless somebody can do the show and I do a little cameo, I'll do that. But I can't really like do a full show while I'm doing a live tournament from Del Mar. Live money tournament and doing a show. That's just too much. But yeah, but I'm psyched. It's the one thing about I'll say about today. It's kind of cool because it's kind of like you think of summer racing. And you think about Saratoga and you think about Del Mar, and now Saratoga's starting. Although it's just kind of this week, but it still kind of brings up like those kind of summer vibes. It's kind of cool. Running at Delaware. All right. So we have Churchill 6 minutes coming up. Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't know that, Bruce. I didn't know that Tortorella was with them in Philly. I didn't know a lot about Tortorella. Um, I know I know he has coached for a lot of teams. He's kind of bounced around a lot. Um, I remember one thing he said, though, I really didn't like it, is that like he was communicating with the players through the media. And that seems to kind of be a thing more in hockey than in other sports. That kind of I've seen other hockey coaches do that. So yeah, I mean, in hindsight, for sure. I thought, like, what the hell? Like, because they were still like with Cassidy, on, they were on, I believe, like at when they fired Cassidy, if the season would have ended at that point, they would have made the playoffs. So I thought, oh man, that's kind of weird. Yeah, they were underperforming for sure, Bruce. I agree. I mean, I think this is going to be a great series, though. I mean, I think I think probably Carolina wins the next one, and then it goes back and forth. You know, I could definitely see a 6 or 7 game series. Series. I think it was somebody on the show last night. I don't know, it was Razor or Dylon was saying like Tortorella makes those second period adjustments. So, uh, so let's look at Churchill real quick. Let's go to Churchill. I mean, the two, she's on a roll. Makes a lot of sense. 2-1 favorite. Honestly, it should be closer to like 7-5, in my opinion. So if you were gonna bet them, I wouldn't throw you off of it. The three course is interesting too. Straight or sweet talking woman. There's a price horse there in this field. Three horse. I think I got to bet. I don't. I definitely got to bet the three. Sweet talking woman. The two makes a lot of sense. Looks like a short price. I feel like the two horse gonna get bet down to under 2-1 at least. I skipped Indy. Come on, computer. Yeah, I need change. Thanks. It's, I don't really like the six too much. Lot. I don't like the seven either. I don't like the eight at all. The nine, other off. Okay. So I took just made a quick little bit. I told you the two and the three. So I took at Churchill. Churchill fifth. They're running at Churchill 11 and 15-1. That's great. Look at them just swooping up on the outside. I can't see all these horses. Though. So we got a nice race going on here. Competitive race for sure. Got the 10 there. That's I don't see my one or two though. We got the six and five and gallon. Five. Oh, Lot. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Yo, Gas, can you hear me? Gas, can you hear me? Maybe you can't hear me. Gas, can you hear me?
Thank you. Thank you.
Can the chat hear me? Don Johnson in the building. What up, Don? Don Johnson, can you hear me? Oh, Ryan can hear me.
The two won the second race at Indy instant replay. Even money favored Rat Cox trains.
Yo, Gas. Gas can't hear me.
Then uh, Toga race 5.
Ryan Mueller, we're live in the pick 5. The late pick 5. We just cashed the early pick 5. Cashed the pick 3, didn't pay shit. But the pick 3 in races 3 and 4 paid nicely. But we're hanging out, chat. We got Buck Nasty in the building from Cleveland. What y'all know about Buck Nasty? We got Buck Nasty here on business trip. At least that's what he told the wife.
Saratoga race 5.
But yeah, we're live at the track.
Walk with me. I mean, this works 5-1. I priced him at 4, so that is definitely a play.
Put some smoke.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Yep. Yeah, I can hear Gas. Rod Burkett, what's up, Ron?
Boxed
I don't know why
wine.
Gas can't hear me.
I think it's very close to being a play. It's currently
What up,
13 to
Ron
1.
Burkett?
I think he gets up above 20. And I had him priced at like 25 to 1. So it's probably
Does Gas read the
end up
chat?
being play. That's my prediction. But at this point, I'm gonna hold off and see where this board goes. We still got 4 minutes to post. Come back to that one. Number 3 landed, currently 3-2. Got a price pretty close with that, 9-5, 8-5 range. The 4 horse, not exactly sure how to say it.
Beautiful day.
Malta, maybe. Currently 5-2. Got a price at 4.5 to 1. So not going to be a play for me. 5 horse, currently 23 to 1. Got a price at 125 to 1. That's Hello Beauty. No play there. Like a Rolling Stone, currently 37 to 1. Right in price at 150 to 1, so no play there. 7 horse. Bernie takes charge, currently 3 to 1.
What's the more?
And pretty much priced right around there. 3 to 1. So that's a play. It's not a 4 to 1 for me. But definitely on the 1 horse here. Walk with me. You like. I think I'm going to play the 2 also, Boxed Wine. I do think he drifts up into the 20s with Ricardo Santana Jr. I think the 1 and the 2 in that order at Toga race 5.
Yo, Gas, can you hear me yet?
If you're new to the show, the way I play, it's try to get a horse has a better chance to win than their odds. That's what we're trying to do. All plays are price dependent. That's why I really don't just give out picks because I don't know, where these horses are going to land as far as their odds go. I do somewhat cheat in that I look at like on the DRF, they have their projected odds there. I use that, which are based off the double prices. I do that.
She's on TikTok too.
Try to get ahead of the late betting moves. I'm pretty transparent about what I do. The way I come up with my pricing is it's not that I don't want to tell you, it's just that it's a 4-hour show. Well, it would be a 4-hour show without any picks, and no one wants to see that. I have done a show a long time ago during the pandemic when there was no racing, where we talked about like how I do price horses and things like that. That was on another network though, so maybe one day we'll come back to it and we'll kind of get into how I price horses. It's a very mechanical way though. It's not like I just dream them up. It's I use Equine Edge database. I use HTR. I use some of the Equine Edge tools also to come up with prices. I do a lot of tracking on the spreadsheets with all the different races. Come up with what determines fair price and not a fair price. Anyways, everyone's entitled to their opinion as far as like what the fair odds are on a horse. But I believe really the process is should pretty much be the same for most players. Oh, I see Razor. I don't hear him though.
You can't
Do I
hear
have
me,
my sound
Gas?
off? Maybe that's my problem. I have my sound off.
Gas, can you hear me?
I had it down. Let's see. I can see Razor.
Can you hear me?
I haven't been looking at the screen that much.
Mic check, mic check.
He's at the casino, so he's distracted. Yeah,
How about now? Can you hear me?
I can't hear Razor now. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I can hear Gas.
Looks like he's on his phone.
Yeah, I can hear you, Gas.
I can see him though. I can see Razor. Razor, can you hear me? Just nod. Yes. Okay, you can hear me. I can't hear you though. I'm not sure why. I don't know why. I have my sound on here on my laptop. I got my earbuds in. I can try to pull out the earbuds or my headphones. See if I can hear you. All right, now try to say something. Maybe see if I can hear you.
Razor, mic check. Razor, mic check.
Oh, I can hear
What
you.
up,
Yeah, I
Gas?
can hear you now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't hear you in my earbuds. But it's
I just came to hang out for a little bit.
Yeah, I'll pull them out for a little bit.
Yo, we got Buck Nasty in the building, Gas. From Cleveland, Buck Nasty.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Oh, Buck Nasty. Cool. Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, he's here from Cleveland on business.
Yeah. All right. That's a full day's drive, right? From like Cleveland to Delaware, I would think.
Yeah, it's like 7 hours. Did you drive?
Yeah, I came over last night. Stayed outside of it.
Okay.
Drove over here today. Kind of people to see.
Yeah, 7 hours. That's like the
Yeah, it's
same
like
as
it's
like
7
Vegas.
hours. Yeah. Man, how you guys been doing today? How's Saratoga?
Been doing good. I mean, it hasn't been like the most action-packed show, but we've cashed a few. We cashed one nice one at Toga. I mean, it was 9-2. I hammered it pretty good. And we had a
Nice.
4-1 in the second race at Toga. So yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here, drinking a couple of beers with Buck Nasty. We're here by the finish line. We're still 11 minutes
Looks
away
like a
from
beautiful
post
day.
time. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Not a whole lot of people here. Just the way we like it.
Yeah, the book's half full here, so it's nice. Not not too loud, like not a lot of ambient noise. So
That's a familiar sound, familiar voice. That's right.
Yeah.
what is like in the 80s or 90s there? I mean, it looks
It's
hot.
probably in the 80s here.
Yeah, in the
It's
80s.
it's a nice little breeze too, so it's not too bad.
The people were asking if you were going to do a show tomorrow or Friday. I said I didn't know. I'm playing golf tomorrow, so I'm out tomorrow. But maybe Friday. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be live Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
Yep.
All right.
All right, man. Gas. I'm gonna jump out of here and go drink a couple
Yeah.
more beers and
Thanks for
go
coming
by the
on.
paddock.
Yeah, people are asking, so yeah. I think everyone's,
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to the. What
excited
time are
about
you
this
gonna be
weekend.
on till?
Oh, I'll be out here probably in 2 more hours.
All right. All right. I might head to the paddock and try and jump on so you guys can see the horses up close. I
Okay.
gotta put my phone
All
away.
right.
It's getting a little hot.
Okay.
All right, fellas. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks, man. You too. Later, chat.
All right. We are off at Saratoga, race 5. I don't know why I couldn't hear him with my earbuds in. Huh. That's why I have them in, since I thought maybe he'd come on. Although it kind of drowns out a lot of the ambient noise too for me. It's a little bit too much. Okay. At the top of the stretch at Saratoga, 7-4-3-1. I think the one horse here, Walk With Me, it's in third. It's gaining, but I don't think he's gaining fast enough to really be a serious threat to win this race. 7-4-1, I believe. These are fine. 741 at Toga. It's 0 minutes at Finger Lakes race 5. That was great for Razor to come on. Glad he did. I like seeing people that are in the chat, kind of put a name to a face. They have Buck Nasty in there, so that was kind of cool. I didn't know he was at Cleveland. All right, we are loading at Finger Lakes race 5. Then after that, we got Delaware race 6. It looks so much different on their feed than it does like on when Razor was there. It looks so much more bright, and it looks hot. It looks like it's at like 90 or 100 degrees on Razor's feed. Whereas like on the track feed, it seems like in the 60s. It seems a lot cooler. All right, so let's get on over to Delaware here. All right. So, Delaware race 6. Wasn't too crazy about the one, Mad Banker, although he's a big favorite there, 6 to 5. I thought I mean, I just give you an example. I had him priced like closer to 8 to 5 and 6 to 5 now. I really didn't see him being that short. I thought the 4 here, La Hooligan, um, offered a little bit of value. La Hooligan, I think if you're gonna play this race and don't really play a lot of 5 horse field, but I think La Hooligan is probably the play. Yeah, I think a little extra on the La Hooligan. All right. We are in the gate at Delaware. Again, I took the 4. I thought La Hooligans offered a little bit of value here. 92. They're off at Delaware. Got a 8-horse field at Churchill next month coming up. Yeah, the favorite here. I thought they were a little bit short. But so far, this meat, it's just been choppy. I don't think we've had a decent price at Delaware yet this season. I'm sure we will, though. All right, so let's take a look at Churchill. Race 6. Uh, we got Indy. Yeah, so I haven't been looking at Indy enough since the first race. I thought about the 2, but I think the 2 is too short for me. I don't really see anything of any odds that I would take at Indy in this third race. Let's get on over to Churchill again. Churchill. Churchill race number 6. The two horses really. I don't 2 to 5. I don't really see that. That's silly. That's silly wagering. In my opinion, twirling is a 2 to 5. Um, so who do you like, guys? Let's see. Um, 7 doesn't look too bad. It's kind of lean at this point, though. Mighty Nora. Um, I don't like the 8. I mean, the 5 looks pretty good. Actually, the 5 to me ought to be the favorite. Wow, that's a hot take because he's 5 to 1. But I'll stick by it. I think the 5 should be favored over the 2 here at Churchill. And then I guess my third pick would probably be, well, the 5 just dropped to 3 to 1. Somebody heard me. It went from 5 to 3 in one click. The one was a little bit Angel. I think it's live here also. Let's go 571 or 517. 571 or 517. Pick your poison. I think the 5 ought to be favored. If you're, and I think the 2 horse is over bad. I think the 2 horse comes up in odds. I think people are trying to catch on to that now because you see the 5 drop down to 5 to 2. It was just a 5 to 1 second ago. Yeah, let's go 1 or 571. 571 is my final. The final answer. All right. And then after Churchill, we got another short price favorite win at Indy. The 3 horse at 1 to 2. All right, we're loading up at Churchill. They're off. at Churchill. I guess the next race is either going to be Finger Lake sixth or Saratoga sixth. I don't really do too much Finger Lake, so we got the 8 out there, big price leading. Here comes a 5 up the rail. I think that might be the second favorite. And then here comes Twirling Aces, the favorite. Oh boy. So he did rise up to even money. He won pretty easy. So chalks out 2-5 was your final. 7 was up there too. And he kind of hung in the stretch. So chalks out at Churchill. Ooh, 3 just slammed the floor, it looked like, getting out of the gate. Stumbled out of the gate. But the 3 didn't really play, so it doesn't matter too much. Needed that 6, okay. All right, well, if Wally's all settled into his new place, we got Saratoga. Moving sucks though. Uh, all right, Saratoga. We got a bigger field here. I think from a betting standpoint, the racing gets considerably better here on out at Saratoga. All right, let's go through Saratoga. Saratoga Disco Star currently 3.5 to 1. I had a price at 15, so no interest there. The 2 horse scratched, 3 horse Lightning Strike currently at 2.5 to 1. I had him priced at 8 to 5, so that would be a play. The 3 Lightning Strike would be a play. He's a shorter price though, 2 to 1. The 4 horse Woodbine currently 25 to 1. I had this horse priced at 14 to 1. So that is definitely a play. I like that. That might be. I like that horse as much as any horse I've seen today. Lupine before Virginia Rodriguez. I'm gonna go ahead and get a straight back down on the 4 Lupine. Sorry, I'm going so slow here. Just trying to get a bet down. Yeah. Sure. All right. Again, I thought there's value there on the 4 Lupine. That's really strong pedigree there also. But I think this horse has a much better chance to win than 22 to 1. It's currently at. All right, next. The 5 horse Boston's Finest. Currently 8 to 1. Got a price around 12. So it's a pass, but it's somewhat close to where it needs to be. The 6 horse Queen's Cat, currently 7 to 1. I had a price around 6 to 1. So that is a play for me on the 6. The next horse, uh, Olivia's Grace. Currently 10 to 1. And I'm priced around 13 or 14 to 1. So it's close, but it's a pass for me. The 8 horse trading trouble, currently 34 to 1. I had a price at 150, so no play there. The 9 horse tenacious child, 21 to 1 at the moment. I had a price at 75 to 1, so no play there. 10 horse sacred goddess, 7 to 1. I had him priced at 25, so no play there. The 11 horse Sneak or Sinead or Sneed, uh, at 23 to 1. I had a price of 20, so that's a play there on Sinead or Sinead. Not sure how to say all. That was the 11, which I did like with IRAD. You don't even get a price like that on IRAD very often. 23 to 1. If you're an IRAD fan, you might want to think about the 11. The 12 horse, 12 horse, broke all the rules. Currently 11 to 1. I had this horse priced at 8. He's gonna be my top pick in here. Broke all the rules. I'll tell you why. I love the last word, blowout word. If this is a good betting race. This is a wide open type of deal here. So again, my top picks are 12 on top, and then basically got the 4 in for second, and then 6, 11. So 12, 4, 6, 11 are my picks here. I will play like a box and then key the 12 in my tackles. So 12, 4, okay, so 4, 6, 11, 12 box, and then key the 12 to the 4, 6, 11. 6, 11, 12. Hey, that's my play at Saratoga 6. We are loading up as we speak. Yeah, for Saratoga. Lolly is on one place on the 10. Okay. Bruce on the 6. Okay. I do like the 6. It would not be surprising. I like the 12 better, but the 12's got tough post. So they're off at Saratoga V6. 4 broke good. 5, 4, 12 all broke really well. 12 broke the best. Got the lead now. Already going into the turn here in this, I believe, 5.5 furlong turf sprint. 12 got out there. This is a super hot pace, 21.71 that first quarter. 12 still in the lead. The 3 is up alongside Lightning Strike, which is the favorite. 12 to fight back here. 12 is responding. Got the lead back from the 3. Here comes the 1 trying to make a run, and then the 5 in for second. Come on, 12. Hold on. Come on, 12. Hey, you cashed the win ticket on the 12. Key. Couldn't get second, though. Could get second in an exacta. Oh, boy. I guess I should maybe do like a little small, like 12 Alderberg for second. But we did cash a nice win ticket at 11 to 1 on the 12. Which keeps us moving. Thanks, Bruce. Broke all the rules. Flavian Pratt. Somebody didn't like Pratt. I don't know what that was about. I love Fat Flavian. Doesn't say much though. I mean, I don't know how much English he speaks okay English, but he doesn't talk a lot. He rode a couple horses for us. He's probably the least talkative of any jockey that I've met. Right. Right. We got 2 minutes to uh Indy race 4. Let's take a look at that one. Race 4. We got Delaware here. Oh boy, I didn't even see that. Delaware 7th is coming up. I don't know if I got time. Let's see. I can look at Delaware, I suppose, real quick. I kind of wanted to look at Delaware some because I've done there in past years. It's just that this year they've had so many scratches. I'm just going through it here real quick. I don't really see anything yet. Let's see here. I kind of like 11. Cha Cha Tap. Cha Cha Tap. The 11. Let's take him. He's uh he's really 45 to 1. That is crazy. Cha Cha Tap. I'm just gonna play a win bet on Cha Cha Tap to cover that. I should play cross at 50 to 1. That's although whenever I say that, it always gets bad. If I'm on a long price horse like that, it always gets like hammered down. But I don't think it gets hammered down that far. I think he's still in the 20s. I think he's 20s or 30s actually. It's 11. All right, let's get back to Indy. I said I was gonna like focus on Saratoga and Indy, and then my third track is gonna be Churchill, but I haven't done much Indy. Uh, Um, kind of like this four YOLO Santiago. YOLO Santiago. He's a he's four. He's 25 to 1 at Indy race 4. YOLO Santiago. I like that guy. Let's see. Let's keep going here. Get through these horses and Indy. The 5-year painters canvas is 7 to 1 or 6 to 1. That's about what I had him in. So I would take him. I would take painters canvas. I mean, I'm not gonna put the house on him, but I'd put a few bucks on him for sure. Well, yeah, I like the four better. But I kind of like this guy here, painters canvas. Birdie Rose. I think that was Chomps. No cha-cha. Randy W screwing up. I've had problems today with Randy W. All right, we're loading up at Indy. I took the 4 and I took the 5 here. I didn't like the 6 at all. 7 short price, but you can talk me into it. Like, exactly and that sort of stuff. But I'm not really excited about it. Uh, I like the 8 to the patronage. I need to get a bet down on patronage. So I was on the 4, 5, and 8. 4, 5, 8 at Indy. 5 and 8 at Indy. Right, they're off at Indy. All right, we got a little time now. Till we got Churchill race 7, 4 minutes. They're still in the paddock though there. And down the backstretch of the race 4, you got the 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a scattered outfield. Course is right there though, from third, about 3 lengths off the lead on the rail and saving ground. 5's right there. 5's closing in now. Painter's canvas. Then yeah, for this 2, slow up a little bit for us to catch up. But I don't know if he's gonna. He's a favorite. Here comes the 8 now, patronage. In the second, he's got some momentum. But the 2 is just not stopping. 8 is gaining. 8's not gonna get there. He got within almost a length at the end. Stupid 2. 2, I believe, was a favorite. Some kind of a what that 4 was up there for a while, third, and then he didn't quite kick in late, faded out of it. 8 was way back there and then made a rally. The 2 was still going pretty good. You could get by him. So it's 2, 8, 3, 6 at Indy race 4. Churchill race number 7. All right. Look at Churchill here real quick if I could. Let's see Churchill. Churchill. This is Churchill race 7. Okay. All right. The one horse tapped me a song. Currently 3.5 to 1. I had him handicapped at 5. So not a play for me. 3 horse rock music. Currently 5 to 1. I had him capped at 20. 4 horse is currently 45 to 1. I had this horse handicapped at 150 to 1. 5 horse. Um, that's the one currently 4.5 to 1. Where I haven't hit Kenneth at 8 to 1, so no play there. 6 horse on the level, currently 8 to 1. Other horse handicap at 30. 7 chillax, currently 5 to 1. I'm handicap at 12. 8 horse, super happy, currently at 20 to 1. Adam Price at 75 to 1. The 9 horse, Sweet Freedom, currently 10 to 1. I had this horse priced at 8, so that would be a play. Sweet Freedom. Trey Italiani, the 10 horse, it's currently 2.5 to 1. Adam Price at 9 to 5, so that would be a play. So my 2 plays are on the outside, 9 and 10. 9 and 10 here at Churchill. Churchill, 9 and 10. Excuse me. Nine and 10 at Churchill race 7 are my selections. That's because they show 0 minutes, but they haven't even started loading yet, so you have at least another minute and a half minimally. And then after that, we do have Finger Lakes race 7, which I'm gonna skip. And then we got really nice betting race here at Saratoga at the 7th. Okay, they are behind the gate at Churchill, but now they're loading the 1 horse. Then a 9 horse field. And I was on the 9 and 10 here at Churchill. Got some coffee now. I'm still tired. Okay. They're off at Churchill race 7. 8 got out to the lead with the 1 behind them. 10 and 3. 10's in a great spot. Sitting right behind the 2 leaders in third. Now moving up a little bit wide, 3 wide. Here comes the 9 now. The 10 does have the lead. Now here comes the 9. Nine is kind of hanging. The 10's hanging a little bit here. The 1 came back and edged out. That's tough. That's a little tough beat there. 1 comes back on the inside and beats our 10. Looked like the 10 was looked like a winner. Let's see. Check the chat here. Tim Townsend. Yep. Gas is here, man. Gas been okay today. We got Rex. Rex. Holding it down in Florida. Like I said, I'm in stiff finger legs. So let's go over to Saratoga. Let's go to Saratoga 7. But nice big field there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. A 12 horse field at Saratoga. I believe that to be the largest field of the day so far. We have. Like the 1 probability at a price over 100 to 1. The 2 horse a little at first. Currently 5 to 1. I had a price at 10. So no play there. Oak Couture. 3 horse. He's currently 22 to 1. I had a price at 50. The 5 horse. Landauer. Currently 53 to 1. I thought he had the least chance of any horse to win here. That him priced at 350 to 1. The 6 horse, who's your Zaddy? Currently 18 to 1. I had a price at 150 to 1. The 7 horse, Homewood Hustle, currently 3 to 1. This horse I had priced at 7 to 5. So we got considerable value there at Homewood Hustle. That is a bet. It's not a big price, particularly, but um, I think you gotta have a 7 in the action. We played exacto or try or whatever. I'd probably play with exacto with maybe even him. Homeward hustle. Manny Frankel, William Walden, I believe. It's William Walden. Yeah, right. Next horse, eight horse, 645, and 10 to 1 on the board. I had him priced at over 50 to 1, so no interest there. Nine horse, Jack's World, currently 8 to 1. I had him priced at 30 to 1, so no interest there. A 10 horse, Scony, currently 55 to 1. I had him priced at 300 to 1. 11 horse, Willpower, currently 2.5 to 1. Got him priced at 5 to 1. There's no interest there. 12 horse, Nagile, currently 14 to 1. I had him priced at 11. So that would be a play, Nagile. Figure out how much I like him. I do like him. Yeah. So the two horses that I have interest in are the 7 Homewood Hustle and the 12 Nagile. Let's take a look at the final horse here, the outside horse here, Honoree. He draws in from the also eligibles with IRAD, currently 7 to 1, item price of 15. So the only two horses I really had were the 7 and the 12. 7 and the 12 here. Playing both the win and then I'll play an exacta box. 7, 12. 7 and 12 to get. We still got 2 minutes to post at Saratoga. All right, they're loading in at Finger Lakes. You have picks for Finger Lakes. Go ahead and post them. I didn't have any plays for Finger Lakes today. Then after Toga, we got 5 minutes until race 8 of Delaware. That might be their final. Again, I'm on the 7 and 12. Toga, race 7. Okay. The Delaware 8th race, kind of a small field, though. I don't know if it's 3, 4, 5 horse field. I don't know if I'll bother with it. But I do want to look at Indy race 5. It's a 7 horse field. Crossing over to the inner turf course at Saratoga. Beautiful Saratoga. Sunny day there. Turf course looks immaculate, which you would think it would be because they haven't raced there since last September, early September. So the behind the gate at Saratoga. They haven't started to load yet though, so you still have at least another minute. Get your bets in. Done pretty good today. Saratoga cashed 3 decent winners. We had a 4-1 in the second race. Then we had 4.5 to 1. My bagel, and then we had 11 to 1 shot in the last race. So yeah, so we've had 3 decent winners out of the first 6 races. So that's pretty good for me. I don't generally pick a high percentage, so because I'm playing long shots generally or price horses. Not that the first 2 are big prices, but 4 and 4.5. We kind of suffered through the first 5 races. Were kind of smaller fields at Saratoga, but I believe the last 5 or 6 they're going to run much better. But I won't. I'm not doing the show until the bitter end here. I'm just gonna stay on here for another like 45 minutes, and then I will be back. I think I'll do. The Rangers doing a show tomorrow. I'm not going to be on that, but on Friday, if he does a show, more than happy to join him. All right, we're loading up at Saratoga. 7th. Looks like they're all loaded up, ready to go. Well, no, the 14th hasn't got in yet. I said this earlier, but I think it bears repeating. The most of the races today at Saratoga were state bred stakes, allowance races. Frank Miramotti sends them off their way for Saratoga race 7. 12 came out hot. McGill, our 12 horse. That's pretty bold. Pretty aggressive ride here on by Christopher Elliott on number 12 McGill. 22.2 for the first quarter on this turf route. 12 leads the way, running the point here. He's got a 2 length lead over the 2. The 11 and the 14 are also back there. Here comes the 7, I believe, moving into 4th, moving into 3rd, making a run here. 12 still holds the lead. The 2 well down, the 2 went by him. A little at first. And here comes the 14, making a run at the 2. 2 is going to be hard to beat here. 2 is opened up about a 2 or 3 length lead and going to prevail. Tight in for second. I didn't. Who got second? I feel like 2 was a winner, and then 14 on a ran third, but I didn't see who ran second. McGill tried to take him wire to wire, which I think was the right play, but I think he just went too fast earlier. I kind of gunned him to get the lead, get over and get the rail, but I think I took too much out of him. Uh, I don't know who got second, but I can't see if when he posts up the. Oh, the 11. Okay, so it came in 2, 11, 14. That's fairly formful. I thought the 7 kind of ranged up there a little bit, then I guess kind of ran out of gas last 200 or 300 yards. I kind of wanted to look at Indy race 5, but 0 minutes there. Then we got Churchill race 8 after that. Let's look at Indy if we can. Got time. Indy. I like the one here. Sweet Annalise. I like the two also. The one and the two. I like Dreaming Girl, like and Sweet Annalise at Indy. I don't mind the six flower. It's a big price. Not without a shot in here. And I like the eight. It's like a 1, 2, 8, and then maybe the six. 1, 2, 8, 6. 2, 8, 6. Oh, I think I screwed that up. Oh, I didn't mean screwed that up. I said the right numbers, but I was clicking the wrong numbers here. 1, 2, 8. So I get this bet in there. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 6, 8. Oh, technically 1, 2, 8, 6, but the way I bet it doesn't really make too much difference. All right, we are off at Indy race 5. We got 5 minutes of Churchill race 8. Which has an 8-horse field. They're going for a breakaway here. This 2-5 favorite at Indy. Interesting. Interesting tactics. I thought 2-5 was really overpriced or underpriced. 2-5 seemed out of whack. One's trying to catch him. One kind of broke pretty well, and then let the 7 go, and then now it's trying to run him down the stretch. The 7 looks like he's gone though. It's like this 2-5's going to get there. 5 seconds. So better fair share of chalk today. All right, Churchill race 8. Let's take a look at it. We got it's showing 4 minutes to post. Churchill. Uh, I kind of like the 5 a little bit here. Big Trouble and Churchill race 8. Big Trouble. Declan Cannon. I think the five's worth a bet. She's a Tempest is one I like. Also, probably equal to the five. So I like the five and the six pretty much equally from a betting standpoint. Um, the seven, me governor, I like him too. I like the five, six, and seven. Probably the six and seven better than the five. I like the six, seven, and the five. Churchill. And the eights looks okay. Eights looks fine. I mean, he's a little shorter. I don't really have anything bad to say about him. He's 7-2. That's pretty much what I had him priced at the eight horse. The nine horse, Maytown, currently 3.5 to 1. I had him priced at 10. So I didn't really have much interest in there. Maybe like a 6, 7 for my top two. And then probably the five or eight. Probably the five and then the eight. Something like that. 6, 7 here at Churchill. All right, good luck here at Churchill if you're playing it. I took, I guess I got the two longest shots on the board here at Churchill, so the 6 and 7. The four bounced out nice. The six actually broke pretty well. Got back down though. Went from like 27 to 13 to 1 at the last clip. He's in some traffic though now. And he kind of got squeezed, pitched back. The six, unfortunately. Now he's trying to re-rally. Uh, he didn't need all that trouble. He's trying to pick it up again. The six. I don't know. It's in a tough spot. Now he's out in the open on the outside. Here comes the five, which I did like. And we got the 8, 9 5's out there right now. And Joel Rosario sighting for the winner, 4-1. All right, now we got, let's see, what is next? We got Saratoga in 13 minutes. Looks like we got the final at Finger Lakes. 5 minutes. I think I'm going to take my union break here, and I'll be back about 5 to 10 minutes. All right. I don't think I missed a thing because I don't think there was one race even ran. What's going on? We got 7 minutes to Saratoga. I think that's going to be my last race of the day. Saratoga race 8. Mm, and then I think that's our next race. Other than Finger Lakes. The Finger Lakes is I think their finale is coming up here. Their 8th race, I think, is the last race. Yeah, that's their last. Finger Lakes, upstate New York. All right, we can let's break it down. Let's break down the break down the 8 at Saratoga. Safi Joseph's got a runner here. We got a scratch at Finger Lakes. The one horse, I'm a lot of lady scratched. Just scratched, actually. Saratoga, move on over there. Saratoga race 8 in 3 minutes, but they're still coming out of the paddock, so I think 3 minutes is not really true. I think at least we have at least 5 minutes for Saratoga. I like this one horse, Coco's Folly. I think he's, I mean, currently 3-1. I think he's at 3-1. I think he actually maybe floats up a little bit. So that's definitely a play for me. The one where Coco's Folly. Yeah, take some one. Two horse, B the Donald. He's currently 17-1. I had him priced around 22. So that's a possibility. Let's see where the betting goes. 3 horse, Party in the Army. Bottom price around 60 to 1, currently 40 to 1. That's another one. He kind of got a track where he's going here. Um, Party of the Army. I put a little small bet on right now, and if he goes any higher, too much higher, I may make a substantial bet on him. The 4 horse, Max Money, currently at 34 to 1. Got him priced around 40, so that's another one's kind of close. This is kind of a wide open type race here. I think I'm going to treat him just like I treated the 3, where I'm going to make a small bet right now, and then we'll kind of revisit him before post. Max Money, the 3 and the 4 are both kind of interesting because I can see the positives on both of them. Different positives, but the 3 having early speed and the 4 having razor sharp works, um, being the positives on them. 5 horse, Stick Up Without a Gun. It's currently 35 to 1. I had him priced for around 35, so here's another one. This is a very contentious race, I think. I haven't been able to really like throw one out yet. Let's see here. Let's continue on. The 6, Whammo, currently 31 to 1. Um, I got him handicapped at 45. So, I mean, it's not that far off either on Whammo. The 7 horse, currently 5 to 1. I had a price of 15. Now that's a throwout for me. And the 7 I don't like Barber. The 8 horse, currently 8 to 1. Time to Roll. I had price at 22 to 1, so that is also. The 9 horse, currently 4 to 5. I had him priced around 6 to 5. So, I mean, obviously it's not an endorsement, but it's not really saying he doesn't have a shot. I think he does, but with that price, I think he's a throw because of the price. And anything else. So to kind of recap where we're at here, um, Skolko's Folly is a bet. He's right on the number. I'd take him. I told you I'd come back to the 2 and the 2 horse. I think it was a 3 and 4. Uh, the 2 horse, I mean, doesn't look bad. Be the Donald, just outside of where I would take a 3 horse, Party in the Army. I took a little small bet on him, and I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Uh, the 4 horse, Max Money, I made a small bet on him, and I think that's where I'm going to leave him too. Max Money. Look like a small win wager on those 2, 3, and 4. And like I said, I told you I'd revisit them, and I did, and I think that's kind of where I want to stay. A small bet on the 3 and 4. The 5 horse was another one that I kind of was thinking about, but I think I'm just gonna stay off of him. The 6 horse was another one that I had like a small amount of interest in, Ramo, and I made a tiny bet on, even smaller than the other two. But I think that's gonna where I'm gonna stay there. All right, they're in the gate and they're off at Saratoga. Interesting race. They're off. The 1 got out, and the 9 also got out, which are the two kind of shorter price horses here. The 3's right up there. 3 and 4 are sitting in 3rd and 4th. Hopefully off of this speed duel. The 4's kind of fading out. The 3, Party in the Army, that bombs away price is 39 to 1. It's got like the perfect trip here. Sitting in 3rd, right behind the 2 leaders. Come on, Kendrick. They ran a really fast fractions here. Can the 3 pick these with these leaders up here? I think the 3's in 2nd now with the 1. I did like the 1. I did make a bet on the 1. But I would gladly trade all that for a 3 to win. But the 1's pulling away. And somebody snatched 2nd away from the 3. It was 1 something I didn't quite see, and then the 3 for 3rd. Okay, that's gonna do it for me today. Razor's gonna do a show tomorrow. I will not be. I'm gonna go play golf tomorrow, and I think I'll be back on Friday. I'm not sure what time. I think Razor's doing the show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I'm gonna sit out the Saturday show. I definitely have a contest to play. So it was the 2. It was that D Donald, and I did kind of like him, but it's just slightly outside of the price that I wanted to get on him. What do you run 2nd? 1, 2, 3. This is a race I should have got more aggressive with exactus. Maybe even try. So I would have had that 1, 2, 3. I did like the 1 a lot. I did like the 3 a lot, but Okay, so that's gonna do it for me today. Um, Probably back on Friday at some point with Razor. Razor's gonna do a show. And I just want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Tim Townsend, Wally, Don Johnson, Rex, Bruce was in here. Thanks for coming in. Let's see who else was in here. Ryan Mueller, of course, is here. Razor for coming in to our show. Mickey Medina, that's a familiar name. I've seen in here before. Ron was in here. Ron Borkman. We got another Ron though. Also got 2 Rons. And that's gonna do it for me today. And you guys have a great Wednesday. If you guys are playing on for Saratoga, good luck to you. And like I said, I'll probably see you here on Friday.